the first machine off the ranks was AC/DC. So guys, clearly this is not going to be the same as having a real machine as we go through these, but again, it's going to give you a bit of an idea. Wow, and man, I absolutely love this table, eh? Like, out of all the new Sterns, you know, this one's right up there for one that I would buy. Shook me all night long. Why not? Come on. Wow. And guys, I don't know if he's got like LEDs and stuff in the setup. Who knows, with what multicolored DMDs, I'm not sure. Whoops, oh shoot. Just trying to find out that I have to use my, yeah, I missed. I have to use my MagnaSave buttons. This is really, really cool. And I think in Australia, in particular, this is just a winner. All right, guys. Well, let's hop out of here and go to our next table. Okay, guys, next table is Circus Voltaire. Can you believe they got a Circus Voltaire there? Wow, this is a game that I thought I would never see in real life unless I just, you know, shot off overseas somewhere. I've never ever seen one out in the wild. This is an awesome machine. So to be able to play this in real life is going to be amazing.
I am the Ringmaster. Defeat me for the Ringmaster marble.
Whoa, wow. Alrighty. Next game. Okay guys, next game is Terminator 2. Now, this can look pretty special when it's actually lit up, and again, this is a game actually I haven't seen in real life, although I have seen them come up for sale a few times, so I know they're a little bit more common. They're certainly not up there in terms of price in relation to Circus Voltaire, but they, you know, they do come up. They are a popular game, and the game is, in my mind, still awesome, but it's not like an A-list title. But the theme, Terminator, I mean, it's pretty nice. Wow. Again, you know, as I was walking around the room, I thought, yeah, cool, that's a good staple game. I'll be back. What's next? Okay, Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Ah, man, I grew up watching Doctor Who, the early Doctor, John Petrie. And it's a cool theme. I remember playing this table when we went on holiday down south sometime years ago, that it was in this sort of kids arcade thing, and they had it there, and this was before I was sort of like really into pinball, but I was into it enough to want to play it a lot, and I played it and I really did enjoy it. It was a bit of a beat up table, that one. But the, you know, the Dalek sounds and stuff in here is so cool. Just the whole Doctor Who sounds are great in this table. Again, this isn't like super uber classic, but it's up there, you know, it's definitely up there, and to play it on a real table is a lot of fun. All right guys, let's get on to the next machine. Right, next up is South Park. Now, this is interesting. I again never played this in real life.
Hello there, children.
I reckon this is going to be fun to play. I mean, this is a little bit, you know, like playing The Simpsons. Just fun. Cool, fun theme. Well, this ball is black in Visual Pinball. I've got to change that ball out. quiet actually, the background music. All right, well let's hop out of South Park and see what's next. Guys, it's Indiana Jones. It's Indy. Oh, I love this machine. I love the theme. I love this original movie. I just love all the sound effects in it. You know, again, this would be a machine that I'd love to own if I could. To see it here in the lineup was just like, okay, cool. Yep, another one. All right, guys, what's next on the list? Yes, yes, Medieval Madness. I think you're seeing a bit of a pattern here, aren't you? I think you guys that are pinheads out there are starting to see a bit of a pattern. The sort of machines that are showing up in this list are all those machines that we would just die for to play in real life. And, you know, here's another. Number one pinball in the world. And we played a lot of the Pinball FX versions recently. So let's give the Visual Pinball one a bit of a shot, because it still plays beautifully. All right, what's the next one? I kid you not. When I saw Tales of the Arabian Nights, my knees went weak and I could feel myself almost collapsing to the floor. You know, because as I was scanning around the room, seeing all of these amazing titles, I just thought, no, surely, is there a Tales of the Arabian Nights here? And there is. For me, this is a game that I just enjoy for pure entertainment and just that. The story. It's
by the evil genie Salim Bagazar.
It's just so cool. Can I get this to get the small one? Whoop, too much.
I am the tale of Scheherazade.
Wow, straight down the guts. That happens, eh? It does happen off that magnet. The table layout, I reckon it's just beautiful. I love that catch of the ball. I love spinning that lamp like that. I love hearing the genie. The machines I've already gone through, all in one location, surely. What more do you want? What more? Well, let's hop out of here and get to the next table. So what's next? Monster Bash. Monster Bash. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. This is a machine that I have found difficult to get into, and I don't know why it is, because there's some cool things going on this table. But I don't know.
I am Count Rat.
It's got like a fun theme as well. Like, I just don't know why I haven't really connected with it. And even hearing the music now, I'm like, why haven't I connected to this? Because there's so many people that just love Monster Bash. And of course it's up there, it's the top 10, right? So I don't know, and this is the cool thing, because now I'm going to be able to play it for real. Maybe that's going to connect me even more to it. Alright, well that's Monster Bash, guys. A lot of you will know it, all you pinheads. So let's move on to the next table in the sequence, because there's more. Let's check it out. And it's No Good Gophers. well, the L is smashed out of there, so it's no good golfers, right? There's no good golfers, and that's got the gophers going on. We have the back glass happening on the VPX table. Sometimes it doesn't seem to work off the back of Pinball X. Run it straight from VPX and it works fine, but... And look, maybe if you're big on golf, I've done a bit of golf in my life, but maybe that theme helps. And of course, who can't forget good old Caddyshack? Which probably this table came out around a similar time. Alright, well, let's move on to the next machine. And no self-respecting pinball collection of alternate titles would be complete without having the Addams family. I'm pausing here, guys, because, you know, if you just think about all the titles we've gone through already, they're all in the one room. They're all in the one place, set up beautifully, set up for pinball players. I mean, this is pinball heaven, surely. Surely it is. Okay, guys, let's move on from Addams family and see what's next. I wonder how many of you at home were thinking, yeah, but have they got Attack from Mars? Yep, they've got Attack from Mars. Now, I did play this, if you recall back a little while ago, at a movie theatre, and I didn't like the way it played. I didn't. It was really slow. But again, like, depending on how the machines are set up. But this VPX version is so good. The lighting on this table is something to behold. Especially when it, oh wow. Especially when it drops out like that. It's a joy. Oh wow, that was bad. Whew. Alright, next game. So the Getaway, High Speed 2. And we have covered this quite a bit because of Pinball FX 3 and their version of it. So we're going to take a little bit of a look at the VPX version. But I will say that Pinball FX 3, I mean, this is nice because, oh wow, this is nice because the colors and the lighting is better. It's just better than Pinball FX 3. What is going on? I hit the special, okay. I mean, look how bright that is. It's like, that lighting, I just don't get that sort of effect in Pinball FX 3s. All right, let's head to the next table. Yep, and right next door to Getaway is Junkyard. How about that? Did they do that on purpose? Given Pinball FX 3 has recreated both the Getaway and Junkyard, as well as Medieval Madness, which we've already seen. It wasn't right next to it, of course. The only table that I will say right now is not in the lineup is Fishtails, interestingly enough. But yeah, they got a Junkyard there as well, guys. And this is not a common table. So to have this table is pretty cool, because this is a table I just don't know how it should react. We've got a really black ball on this VPX table. I've got to change that. But you know, we did a lot of, well, there's been a lot of footage recently on Pinball FX 3 Junkyard version, and of course they got some really beautiful graphics going on. This is still really nice though. This is very, very nice from VPX. There can't be more. There can't be more to the lineup, surely. But I tell you what, guys, there is, and we're gonna get on to the next table after Junkyard. And just keeping on with the theme of awesome tables. Red and Ted's Roadshow. Wow. It's a wide-bodied table, and another one that I have not played in real life. So
Time to go to work.
time to go to work. But this, it looks to be a pretty cool table. And to have something like this working, you know, and being in tip-top condition.
You came here for this?
And I'll be perfectly honest with you guys, I have not played this anywhere near enough. Yeah, I have not given this enough time of day. But to see it there in real life, I can't wait, guys, I can't wait. All right, next game. You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. Is this yoke hard? Is this yoke runny? This yoke is runny. Guys, Twilight Zone. I mean, this is hardcore, eh? Like this game, with the amount of stuff that's going on in here, and it's quite hard to play on Visual Pinball. But I tell you what, this version is really nice. Like, you know, given the complexity, there's really nice space between all the toys. And I have played this, and I actually played this at Game City when they were at their previous location near the railway station, and I liked it. You know, I said earlier on in the piece why my jaw sort of hit the ground and get a bit of appreciation. Can you understand now? As I scanned around the room, saw all these machines that we have gone through right up to this point. Is there any more? Next game. Yep, Star Trek. For all you Trekkie fans out there, and just look at this VPX recreation. I played another VPX recreation for like a long time, a couple of years, and then this one came along, and this is just absolutely superb. But guys, I mean, another wide body, as I said before. This one I don't mind as a wide body. I just love the theme. Guys, is there more? Is there more? What more could there be? Yes, there's more. Next machine. And this is where you just pinch yourself. You just pinch yourself. You see a Cactus Canyon. A real life Cactus Canyon. I mean, these things are, they're hard to come by, guys. I don't know. This is where I scanned across the room and I just thought, nah, come on, you're having a laugh. Like, wake me up, pinch me, someone pinch me, because this just can't be happening. I lost it.
Welcome to Cactus Canyon.
Welcome to Cactus Canyon. This is such a cool game. Oh, God. Well, let's move on from Cactus Canyon because, yeah, we've got more. We've got more in this lineup, in this crazy lineup. So let's check out the next table once I pull myself away from this multi-ball because I'm loving it too much. Alright, we've got to move on. Next game. Scared Stiff. They just keep coming. They keep coming. A-list titles. Wow. So yeah, this is just, again, another classic, guys. I'll be interested to see how this one plays at Game City compared to the previous one that I played, which I just felt was a little bit, I don't know, it just didn't seem to have much going on.
My crystal ball.
Whereas I actually enjoy this. I like this, so I'll be interested to see if it translates like VPX. All right, guys. Well, let's move on. Is there more? Is there more? Is there more? Can there be more? What are we missing? Let's check out the next table. How many of you, how many of you were thinking about Theatre of Magic? This whole virtual pinball machine was themed after Theatre of Magic, after my whole arcade was really an adaptation of what was an original movie theatre.
Welcome to the Theatre of Magic.
Those samples I know well. Extracted all of them from the ROMs and the first season of Spacey's Arcade. I had all those sound samples as part of the intro screen. But sort of very similar to Tales of the Arabian Night in relation to the theme is what I really like about this. The sound, the voice acting. That's the experience of this table is what gets me. It's not the rule. It's not the rule set. I just love the sound. Well, surely that is it. Surely that is the completion of all the tables. Let's hop out. You know, when we think about all these games that we've just played, that's what was going through my mind as I was scanning around the room. These sights and sounds of these tables, like just lighting up in my mind, was what just absolutely floored me. So I know that you guys that are watching to this point appreciate that as well. I really did enjoy this tonight. I'm going to get back to it and I'm going to carry on playing. It's Friday night. I'm enjoying myself, so I'm going to get back to it.